Pasadena, the University of Utah Utes will be playing in a Rose Bowl game for the very first time. There are no newbies, though. With a 10-3 record, the 11th-ranked Utes are coming off their first Pac-12 title since they joined the conference over a decade ago. They're known for having one of the best rushing offenses in the country and one of the stingiest defenses, too, even though their name does sound like it's from my cousin Vinny. The two Utes.
The two Utes.
Love that.
Bringing us the buzz from the Beehive State is the Marching Utes. Well known as the pride of Utah, the University of Utah Marching Band has performed everywhere from presidential inaugurations to the 2012 Olympics in Salt Lake City. These talented students also serve as U of U ambassadors, representing almost every academic discipline. The school motto is Imagine, Then Do. So let's take a minute to watch them do their thing right here.
We make movies better.
They're jamming.
They are jamming. Let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves a treat because the big screen experience is back. Premiering their first ever parade float in Pasadena, it's AMC Theaters and their message, we make movies better. As the largest movie theater chain in the world, AMC is celebrating over a century in business, while movie lovers around the country rejoice in heading safely back to theaters. I miss a Sticky Forest.
Right?
Popcorn and M&M's, my go-to snack.
Do you put them inside the popcorn?
No, I let them get melted in my hand a little bit.
Okay.
And then I throw them on my mouth with the sweet, salty deal.
That's right. AMC has constructed a complete floor replica of a typical theater, including a giant screen, lobby, and real leather chairs. But you won't find that flavor of popcorn in the theater. Womp. It was actually designed using white, yellow, and gold mums. All in all, more than 50,000 flowers went into decorating this float. Wow.
Nothing like a movie experience, and they're making these chairs pretty so comfortable.
Oh,
You got to struggle to stay awake sometimes.
No, seriously. You better go. You better go. Not on a full stomach.
No, right.
And you cannot be sleepy.
Can't be sleepy.
But the best thing is going to see a movie.
Yes.
You sort of miss going to the theater.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, look,
really,
they have the seats on the float right there.
awesome.
Well, the city of Pasadena pulls out all the stops to make this parade such a success year after year. And representing the City of Roses right now is none other than the mayor, Victor Gordo. He and his family are riding in style this morning, making their way down Colorado Boulevard in a pair of Pierce Arrows. These cars were the ultimate status symbol in their heyday. It was the car of choice from everyone, from John D. Rockefeller to Babe Ruth. Quite the way to ring in the new year. Beautiful.
But did Daddy Warbucks have this? Was that
Daddy
car?
Warbucks and Jay Leno.
Jay Leno had every car.
Yes, he did.
Every single car. All right, so here is the Mayor Trophy. Y'all file this one under Adorable Odd Couple. The city of Burbank represents an unlikely tale of a giant dragon and a brave knight putting aside their differences and reading together in harmony. Known for its fun and whimsical floats, Burbank held a nationwide design contest for its entry this year. The city's 89th appearance in the Rose Parade. Wow.
It's a magical one, too, with that massive dragon moving its head, wings, and tail. It's even blowing smoke. Yeah, oh my goodness, and ground split peas and green doodle cushion mums cover its body, while the young knight is decorated with yellow straw flower and a helmet of silver tree leaf. Trusty dog of black and silver buffalo grass completes the scene of friendship across species. Let's just hope that's not a Game of Thrones novel they're reading.
Yeah, no.
Might be, although that would be kind of cool to see him take off right now.
I don't know.
Wings are too small. It's got little T-Rex wings.
Don't underestimate those wings.
Every Rose Parade is packed with talented equine teams, but you could say this next one is serving up the equine. Let's raise a glass to the Temecula Valley Horsemen's Association, representing California's wine country. Temecula has a rich history of horseback riding. There's a network of trails connected with horse crosswalks, and many of the wineries even have hitching posts.
Aww.
Speaking of, many winery owners are part of this talented group, along with leading ladies of the city, like the mayor. Plus, many of these riders are mothers riding with their daughters passing the reins to the next generation. I've spent a lot of time in those winders. It's such a great time. American Idol fans, get ready. Season 17 winner Lane Hardy performs in this year's mid-parade show. We can hardly contain our excitement. We're going to be back with more of the 133rd Tournament of Roses Parade presented by Honda coming up next.
Woo. Welcome back to the Rose Parade.
Time for the halftime show. Nashville is home to many music superstars, and this next band is definitely among them. It's the Tennessee State University Aristocrat of Bands, hot off celebrating their 75th anniversary last year. This band is one of the most distinguished historically black university bands in the whole world.
I mean, they're a favorite. They are incredible. They performed in music videos and with the Nashville Symphony Orchestra, with Keith Urban, and even alongside Cedric the Entertainer.
Nice.
All right. Oh, so past president trophy, here it is. A new year means new beginnings, and nowhere is that better illustrated than City of Hope's Garden of Hopes and Dreams. This year's float from the world-renowned Cancer Research and Treatment Organization features animated butterflies as a symbol of hope and transformation, wild mushrooms representing rebirth after a tough time, and real-life cancer survivors and health professionals standing near daffodils, and an early springtime flower indicating the end of winter.
This kaleidoscope of color was made with nearly 20,000 flowers, including some rare ones for this parade, like pink Canterbury bells, white hybrid delphiniums, green monster leaves, and Anthurium clarinervium. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure that last one's also a Harry Potter spell, Anthurium clarinarium. It's an enchanting design. Well, these riders and their horses have been a perennial Pasadena favorite since their first parade in 2006. Welcome back, Los Hermanos Manuelos Charro Team. This authentic Mexican charro team promotes its culture and heritage at local community events, elementary schools, and libraries. They say that even after all these years, their eyes tear up at every Rose Parade invitation, and they love showing off their well-trained horses and custom saddles to children and adults everywhere. Gracias por todo, Los Hermanos Manuelos Charro Team. Looking good out there.
First of all, your accent.
Gracias, muchas gracias.
Yeah.
You know, what I love about
nada.
them, they communicate the importance of respect for parents, teachers, siblings, and animals. I try to do that with my kids. All about respect.
That's right.
They're sporting some new custom charro outfits, rocking those sombreros. This is their 13th parade.
This next band is a true gem. We're feeling blue for the Sapphire Sound Marching Band from Mira Mesa High School. With over 200 members, this is the biggest band in the San Diego Unified School District. It's also one of the most diverse, as 14 different languages are spoken within the band, bonding over a shared love of music. They also love mottos, performing with 3 at heart: make a difference, passion in performance, and all in. Let's listen.
City of Alhambra, School Rocks, winner of the tournament.
Mira Mesa from my hometown of San Diego.
Say, shout out.
Yeah, shout out. I did not know they had the largest band down there. Way to represent. Okay, well, it's time for the halftime show. Excited about this. Let's watch.
By you.
When I was just a little boy, standing to my daddy's knee,
Papa said, son, don't let the man get you and do what he done on me. 'Cause he'll get you. 'Cause he'll get you now. Born on the bayou. Born on the bayou. Born on the bayou. Wish I was back on the bayou, rolling with some Cajun queen. Wishing I were a fast freight train, just a tootling on down to New Orleans. Born on the bayou. Born on the bayou. Born on the bayou. Born on a bayou. Born on a bayou. Born on a bayou.
That was Louisiana's own Lane Hardy, who won American Idol season 17 and has performed everywhere from the Grand Ole Opry to the Bachelorette. Fellow New Orleans natives, the Hot 8 Brass Band, are Grammy nominees who tour internationally with their blend of jazz, hip-hop, and funk, and they rocked out the street with their take on the Creedence Clearwater Revival favorite, Born on the Bayou.
Yeah, that's a classic right
That's
there.
right.
They're all here to celebrate the diverse music, food, and culture of Louisiana.
best.
It's just amazing down there, as well as the most famous party in the world, of course, Mardi Gras. Inviting visitors to feed their soul. The float features everything that makes this great state stand out, from the iconic balconies and swamps to the mouth-watering seafood and beignets. Ooh, the crawfish etouffee. I love it. I can practically taste the powdered sugar from here. We again want to take a moment to honor acting and comedy legend Betty White. The superstar passed away yesterday at the age of 99 years old. Not only did she iconically play Rose on The Golden Girls, she also hosted the Rose Parade right here on NBC from 1956 all the way to 1974.
She also hosted alongside Arthur Godfrey, bringing her sharp comedic timing, warmth, and wit to each broadcast. We are so proud to honor her legacy here this morning. She's the absolute best.
Oh, she's the best.
Nobody does it better.
True icon.
That's right.
Right there.
Absolutely.
Well, it is a gorgeous day here in LA. The sun is shining.
I know.
People have been here since the wee hours of the morning.
I have
Actually,
literally
yesterday.
No, I saw people on air mattresses on Colorado.
That's a commitment.
I'm not kidding.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not kidding.
right
So,
here.
okay, if we were Michael Scott, we definitely give this parade a Dundee Award, right?
Hey.
And you can see The Office streaming now exclusively where? On Peacock. There's even a superfan episode with completely new scenes. I know y'all love that. And extended cuts. Sign up at peacocktv.com now. There's plenty of more fun to come. More around at the 133rd Tournament of the Roses Parade presented by Honda. We roll right on after this.
You know, when the Arcadia Apache Marching Band and Color Guard is in town, thanks to its big sound, precise marching, and those striking red uniforms with a large letter A on the chest. This award-winning unit has been a staple of Southern California and the country for more than 50 years, playing in 17 Rose Parades, multiple bowl games, and 2 presidential inaugural parades. They pride themselves on leaving audiences satisfied with every performance, and if they didn't already do it themselves, we would definitely give this band an A.
Darn right.
Big band, too, 245 members, right here from Arcadia High School, which is just down the road here from Pasadena.
All right, here's a name that's been trucking along for over a century. Blue Diamond Growers are back with a new float conveying the tradition of producing almonds across generations, from everything from snacks to its famous Almond Breeze milk. That awesome almond milk tree in bloom consists of coconut, split peas, and parsley flakes, while resident bees are decorated with yellow straw flower, black onion seed, and lunaria petals.
20,000 flowers were used in the construction of this float, including a floral deck of hot pink, red, orange, and pink roses, setting the scene for a blossoming almond orchard experience. Those murals are a mixture of various seeds, beans, and mums, and yes, they did of course use real almonds as an ingredient on the float as well. They'd have to be nuts not to. Dad joke.
That was a dad joke, but it was great. It
I'm
was
all
great.
about dad jokes.
So this float is called From Our Hearts to Your Hands.
And Almond Breeze container has blue status, coconut, ground almonds, ground rice, and button mums. That might be my new favorite flower, the mum.
The mum. The mum.
This may be our first rodeo at the Rose Parade, but it certainly isn't for the amazing Painted Ladies rodeo performers. These equestrians from Citrus Heights, California, call themselves an extreme drill team. Fittingly riding American paint horses, the Painted Ladies wear handmade Western show shirts as hundreds of crystals shine through.
And they all work full time, but still find time to put on their spurs and put on a great show. And get this, it's a multi-generational group. There's several mother and daughter pairs, and even a granddaughter riding with them, like mother, like daughter, and granddaughter.
That's awesome.
I know.
All about family here. They perform at the Folsom Pro Rodeo each year, which is one of the oldest rodeos in California.
That is some hard work. And they work full time.
Love me a good rodeo.
Ladies can do it all. They really can.
Yep.
Well, they really can.
Oh, look at that. They're choreographed too, those horses.
San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance, creating wildlife allies.
I just find it incredible that you can actually direct the horses. I mean,
Smart
I barely
animals.
can walk in a straight line, Mario, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. No
beautiful.
horses. So much fun to ride right there.
All right, it's been a California mainstay for over a century, and now returning to the Rose Parade for the first time in 25 years is the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance. Led by show-stopping puppets, this design celebrates their history of conservation work with an eye toward the future as a force of ensuring that all life thrives.
The lion stands tall for the founding of the world-famous San Diego Zoo in 1916, with the rhino representing the zoo safari park, showcasing their ongoing work to save the northern white rhino. And soaring above is the California condor, highlighting the Alliance's groundbreaking work to save the species. The zoo and safari park are also official botanical gardens, so plant conservation is a huge part of their effort, something we here at the Celebration of Flowers can certainly appreciate. Now, the animals are all animated. Lion and rhino heads are moving side to side, and the condor's wings flap. I'm telling you, this, look at that. That's impressive. Look at that purple rhino.
It's incredible. I haven't been to the zoo, but I need to go, right?
Oh, the zoo
Everybody's
is beautiful.
talking
Yeah, and
about
they
it.
do such a good job in introducing species back into the wild, too.
So important.
Oh, look at the giraffes with the peeps there.
Oh.
Very Lion King-esque if you see them in
Yes, yes.
on
I don't know how
Broadway.
they work their bodies. They need massages like
Yeah.
on a weekly basis. And the flamingo. How sweet.
Oh, and it's such a beautiful day here in Pasadena.
Yeah, a couple days ago, not so beautiful.
Well, the key to performing in a marching band is collaboration, and that's never been more true for this next group. Hailing from the Hawkeye State, it's the Waukee School Combined Band. A suburb of Des Moines, Waukee is the fastest growing city in all of Iowa. They just opened their second high school, so this band has over 200 students representing both the Waukee Warrior Regiment and the Northwest Royal Brigade, one of the finest bands in the Midwest. They're bigger and better than ever. Well, everything's coming up roses here in Pasadena. That one's for you, Al Roker. Join in the fun with us on social media using the hashtag NBC Rose Parade. We've got so much more to show to come, including a performance from country star Jimmy Allen and TikTok sensation Timothy Fletcher. Stay with us as the 133rd Tournament of Roses Parade presented by Honda continues next. If you've ever pushed yourself to soar new heights, you'll see yourself in this next float from Farmers Insurance. Whether it's surfing an impressive wave, finishing a marathon, climbing a mountain, or gliding through the air, this entry celebrates the act of personal accomplishment and, of course, dreaming, believing, and achieving. Hey, even just riding a parade float in front of all these people is a big deal.
Absolutely. The float showcases natural scenery from coast to coast, and according to the description, they use just about every type of flower on the face of the planet, including some I won't even attempt to pronounce here, but we have to point out that the extraordinary wave assembled is in part from roses, carnations, and orchids, and the massive mountain made of silverleaf, tan paper bark, and dark lettuce seed. Wow.
They're blowing some smoke right
I'm telling
there,
you.
too.
Yeah. It's all topped off by that shooting geyser in the middle of the float as well, which is one of the tallest entries in the parade at 55 feet. Definitely taking the idea of soaring to new heights.
There's brown coffee mixed in there too, which is a nice little fun fact. Over 38,000 flowers used. I'm always amazed by, oh, look at the hand glider. My guy's got a nice tan going. Little helmet there.
Safety first.
Safety first.
Right. Would you ever hang glide?
You know, I jumped out of a plane,
No.
but I haven't
On
yet.
purpose? Like,
oh yeah,
voluntarily?
a few times. I've done all
Absolutely
those
not.
things except the hang gliding.
Did you do a marathon?
I've done a marathon, I've done a
Wow.
triathlon, all that stuff. I've surfed.
Just all that stuff.
Love surfing.
You said that very casually.
The hang gliding, though, I don't know if Mrs. Lopez would let me.
All right. So the showmanship trophy. Woohoo!
Yes, what a better way to salute America's band directors than with a 25-foot tall tribute. Making melodies down Colorado Boulevard is this float from the Michael D. Sewell Memorial Foundation. Sewell was a band director for nearly 40 years in Pinkerton, Ohio, bringing his band to the Rose Parade 4 times. Foundation honors his legacy and recognizes a band at the Rose Parade each year who embodies Sewell's philosophy: the most precious gift you can give someone is your time, and he's absolutely right about that.
All right, get ready. You are about to witness marching band history in the making. Never before seen, done, or even attempted in the Rose Parade before. This is 76 trombone. Salute to band directors everywhere with a band and a float. Starting with the music men and women, this group is entirely made up of band directors. What? 280 to be exact, representing all 50 states and Mexico.
Unbelievable. Members range from recent music education grads to retired veteran directors, and collectively, they've taught and mentored hundreds of thousands of students over an exceptional 4,500 years. Plus, there are 76 teachers of the year in this group, perfect for those 76 trombones.
Wow.
It's time for a safari expedition in the heart of Pasadena. The city of Torrance is back with its 66th entry in the Rose Parade, a lush floral creation called the embodiment of nature. In an effort to raise awareness for animals at risk of extinction, this float depicts endangered creatures, great and small, exploring their native habitat, such as the mighty African elephant, colorful birds, and a lounging leopard. Oh, I like a leopard who lounges.
Absolutely. And you know, the city of Torrance won the Princess Trophy.
Yes, they did.
It's incredible. They all gather near a working waterfall featuring 500 gallons of flowing recycled water. The elephant's head sways thanks to electric motors, and his body was made from chopped Ming moss with chive and poppy seed accents. Volunteers aged 13 to over 90 helped decorate the float, which was designed by the student winner of a citywide design contest. And the winner is riding on the float today, so congrats, Melanie Perez.
Congrats, Melanie. And like you mentioned, it did win the Princess Trophy. Good for them.
All right, we're going to throw it back to the days when movie cowboys were kings on horseback, and the horses were from Scripps Miramar Ranch. This group made their Rose Parade debut 60 years ago with the Pinto American Saddlebreds, wowing crowds many times over since then. Joining them once again is the Emmy-winning TV star Carson Kressley. That's my boy.
Look at Carson as the
I love
cowboy.
Carson.
He's looking a little scared, but
That's
hopefully
right.
he'll hang in there.
All right, so we got healthcare heroes. They've certainly been knights in shining armor for all of us these recent years. This one making its way down Colorado Boulevard on a magnificent stallion represents one who works medically home. The company helps patients across the country get care right in the comfort of their own home.
With shining armor of silver leaf, that knight is protecting Village from a towering smoke-blowing dragon. He's mean and green in every way, decked out in detail with Brussels sprouts, limes, eucalyptus, and parsley. The white horse is covered in cream-colored oats with a lavender garland draped around his neck, and no medieval scene is complete without a castle. This one's adorned with elfin pink mums, carnations, and fine-cut straw flower.
Wow.
Over 30,000 flowers used on this one, and Fire from the Dragon is made of yellow, gold, and Christmas red mums and black beans. Look at that. Look at another smoke again.
Wow.
Well, the 300 members of the Hebron High School Marching Band are not only musical marvels, they're also some of the highest achieving academic students each year, including the 2021 senior class valedictorian. Today, these highly committed and diverse students exemplify the band's musically challenging shows and physically demanding marching style. Tough to keep up over the 5.5-mile parade route. Good for them. They've won countless accolades over the years, and it's probably because their hashtag is their mantra, all in, all the time.
I love that. Don't go away. We have got magnificent marching bands, fantastic floats, excellent equestrians, and awesome alliteration as the 133rd Tournament of Roses Parade presented by Honda continues. I'm exhausted coming up.
So I want everybody watching at home now to look back and try to remember what it was like to see the world through the eyes of a child. Unless you are a child, and keep doing what you're doing. Because next up, it's Kaiser Permanente with a float imagining a healthier future thanks to 4 bright and curious kids. The celebration of childhood dreams becoming careers and a reminder that anyone's capable of making a difference.
That's right. The Girl in a Lab Coat represents medical students becoming the next generation of caregivers, while the Bookworm is a stand-in for researchers uncovering medical advancements like the COVID-19 vaccine. All right, the East meets the West in the Downingtown Blue and Gold Band Marching Band, which combines the full membership of both Downingtown East and West high schools in Pennsylvania. Thankfully, they've put aside any lingering school rivalries to perform for us today. With nearly 350 total band members, this is the band's 3rd appearance in the Rose Parade and their first since 2011. The band says performing on New Year's Day demonstrates what they love best, unifying the community while creating beautiful music. I'd say that was a mission accomplished on that front.
Absolutely. Downingtown East and West High Schools coming together. Love it. By the way, back in 2011 when they were last here, they nearly didn't make it to Pasadena due to a snowstorm on the East Coast, but the Grand Marshal and the program's music parents helped find alternative flights to their performance. So
That's
we're
like
glad.
getting home to Kevin, Home Alone.
Exactly. That was Home Alone right there for the holidays. Mr. Turtle's on the move thanks to a giant... There's the turtle on the move. It took him a minute because, well, he's a turtle. Thanks to a giant all-terrain vehicle in the helping hands of Kiwanis International, celebrating its 40th entry in the Rose Parade. This global community is dedicated to improving children's lives, and this year's float features some friendly animals guiding Kiwanis youth and friends to the future.
That's right. They've gotten pretty creative with their decorating materials, too. Amazingly, the turtle's body is composed of parsley flakes, sliced limes, and Brussels sprouts. And in his shell is a mixture of brown coffee, cream paper, bark, and tan fine walnut shells. He rides a bike with handlebars of black seaweed and red Christmas mums. There's your favorite. And way in the back, his duck pal has eyes of white rice, brows of black beans, and a beak of orange ground lentil seed. I'm quacking up just looking at him, y'all. That's another one for you.
Another dad joke
That's right
there. I like the little newsboy hat that
So
the turtle's rocking. The little baby turtle's like, what's going on here?
I know. Like, where are you taking me? Where are they going?
Well, our next band is both an earful and a mouthful. Say it with me. It's the Los Angeles Unified School District All-District High School Honor Band.
Of the things.
There we go. Comprised of brass and percussion musicians, along with drum majors, shield carriers, and flags.
Wow.
This 268-member group prides itself on uplifting audiences and providing inspiration and excitement at the start of every new year. They performed at sporting events like Super Bowls, World Series.
Wait. And didn't they play with like Etta James, Ringo Starr?
Oh yeah, they've been around for a while, since 1973. Let's check them out.
California Physical Therapists Association. Physical therapists improve the way you move.
Well, here's the winner of the Grand Marshal Trophy. And if you want to improve the way you move, the California Physical Therapy Association enters the Rose Parade for the very first time today with this tribute to the inspiring stories of physical therapists impacting people's lives. From overcoming spinal cord injuries to using prosthetic limbs, countless patients have been helped thanks to the tireless work of these healthcare heroes. And this float demonstrates the kinetic energy of 3 people moving through life after receiving physical therapy. That's cool.
That's awesome. An athlete leads the way with a prosthesis made from purple status flower, split peas, red straw flower, and ground rice, while the senior runner features peach lentils, cranberry seeds, ground coconut, and hair coiffed with pampas grass.
Wow.
So stylish. Finally, the young person in the back rides a wheelchair designed from poppy seed, silver leaf, onion seed, and the ground walnut shells. And they all look like they're in motion thanks to the swooshes of the yellow straw flower and kumquat halves. A moving sight in more ways than one.
Physical therapy is so important.
I mean,
Oh my gosh, help me out. All my injuries.
well, considering you're Mr. Athlete,
Yeah.
I've run a triathlon and a marathon. And did
No
you run,
gliding yet,
Did you
though.
run here? Did you run here this morning?
I did not run here
Okay,
this morning.
okay,
It's
just
a little cold. I might run home though.
I don't doubt that. And then go to your physical therapy.
There we go.
That's
I'll
right.
need it.
International.
All right, so they may not really be the 19th century cowboys and girls, but they play them on TV and in movies, documentaries, and nearly 30 different rose parades. They're the spirit of the West Riders. These men and women see themselves as living tribute to the pioneers of the American frontier, down to the very last detail on their outfits.
Each rider depicts a different type of equestrian from the Old West, so that's really cool.
Ooh, up the international trophy. China Airlines right here with the International Trophy cycling our way for the 34th consecutive year in the Rose Parade. Their tribute is to biking around Taiwan. The float weaves together some of the cycling destination's most notable attractions as an adventurous family rides past trains and cherry blossoms to explore the area's gorgeous mountain resort.
And no ride is complete without a little boost from some fresh pineapple, mango, pork rice, and that world-famous boba.
I love boba.
Love that, but it's no ordinary bubble tea. This version was actually made with sesame seed, brown flaxseed, and carnations. Still sounds pretty healthy. It's like a good smoothie. The base of the float was designed with a variety of vibrant orchids and roses. Completing the scene, it is no wonder Taiwan has been called a haven for cyclists. Even the dog looks happy. Check him out.
So cute.
Look at that little dog with his little tongue out. China Airlines, by the way, has won various awards 28 times since 1987.
Wow. Prowling their way down the parade route now are the Marching Panthers from O'Fallon Township High School in Illinois, located right outside Scott Air Force Base. Almost half of these students come from the military families. Hey, I'm a Navy brat.
Hey.
Making band a vital place of connection and community.
Well, it's also one of creativity for this group. They're best known for unrolling giant tarps across their entire football field. Not only do they transform it into a stage all their own, but they're reinventing the marching arts in the process. Their director now advises other schools on the art of tarping. Let's see what they brought us here today. Country music fan or obsessed with TikTok, you do not want to miss today's grand finale. Jimmy Allen and Timothy Fletcher are going to keep the New Year's celebration going, and we'll be back with more of the 133rd Tournament of Roses Parade presented by Honda next.
Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. In 2022, drive strong from start to finish all year long. Happy New Year from Goodyear. More driven.
Of their work.
Blue Shadow
As Journey so famously told us all, don't stop believing, and that's a message the incredible team at Shriners Children's have held close to their hearts for 100 years. This year's float is the ultimate celebration of their work, with a ballerina twirling in a jewelry box as Shriners mascot Fezzy dances with joy behind her.
Oh, look at little Fezzy, and what a joy it is to watch. Nearly 32,000 flowers were used in the making of this float. The music box is a mixture of all sorts of mums and roses. Our spinning ballerina has a tutu made of pink carnation petals, and this marks Fezzy's 9th appearance in the parade, shining bright here with a body of mums, eyes of black beans, and a bow tie of wine mums.
Oh.
It may not be the Triple Crown, but this next group still achieves an impressive feat with its 3rd Rose Parade appearance. Riding in from Lakeview Terrace, California, it's the Blue Shadows Mounted Drill Team. Founded way back in 1957, this team's motto is leadership through guidance, and it definitely trots the trot with a focus on teaching young riders responsibility, teamwork, and how to care for their own horses. I love that.
Right. Blue Shadows has marched in countless parades over the years, encouraging children to try horseback riding and mounted drill. And their influence doesn't end there, with many members going on to become veterinarians and horse trainers. American quarter horses are the most common breed you see here, but thoroughbreds, Aztecs, and even a Lusitano, right? And a Gypsy Vanner have all been known to ride with the group. We welcome these beauties here and their human companions back to Pasadena today.
I love me a Lusitano.
Lusitano.
By the way, some of these members are as young as 15 years old. Most riders own their own horse, but members, of course, can rent from facilities. So nice.
And some of the riders are as young as 15 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
The Masked Singer. Anyone can happen.
Okay, up next is the Isabella Coleman Trophy. And do you think you can guess who's behind that next float? We'll give you a clue or two. It's a singing competition series and features some of the wildest and wackiest costumes you've ever seen on television. It's The Masked Singer, and joining the cast of character is Grammy winner and one-time contestant, my girl, Dionne Warwick.
Hey.
Oh my goodness, the Twitter legend herself is joined by her son, Damon.
She's sassy. Love me some
Oh,
Dionne.
so sassy.
They're ringing in the new year with epic recreations of fan-favorite costumes, including the monster, flamingo, and hamster. And you couldn't have a Rose Parade float without flower, notably worn by icon Patti LaBelle on the show. From Grammy winners to sports stars, their motto is anyone can happen. This is their first time in the parade, and we welcome them with open monster arms. By the way, Leanne Rimes, who opened our show, competed on the show as the Sun.
She did, and it was amazing. I actually got to judge an episode. It was so difficult to decide who's behind the mask.
You had no idea.
I had no idea. I did guess a couple.
Okay.
Like Tyrese. I was like, I know this is Tyrese.
I knew
It was
Busta
super.
Rhymes. That's about the only one that I knew.
It was super fun.
Well, just like leap years, World Cups, and presidential elections, certain things only happen every 4 years. That includes the Winter Olympics, which begins February 3rd on NBC and Peacock.
You know how
Can't
much I
wait.
love the Olympics? Okay, well, you know what else seems to happen every 4 years?
What's that?
A performance from the Gibson County, Tennessee Mass Band at the Rose Parade, comprised of the 5 rural high schools of Gibson County. The supergroup assembles only the rarest and most special occasions to delight audiences with their tremendous sound and teamwork. A ton of planning and rehearsal time goes into prepping for each performance, and it certainly shows here today. I mean, they're like the Avengers of marching bands.
Well, they've won 8 times at the Tennessee Division
No
1
big
and
deal.
Division 2 state band championships. So they're like the New England Patriots.
They're the
of bands.
219-member Avengers.
Yeah, big band right there. Look at those snazzy
Those
outfits,
are
huh?
snaz.
Wow. Oh, and it's warming up here at the parade.
It is. What is
Sun
it,
is
like
shining.
60-something now? I don't
Gorgeous.
even think I need my jacket.
I know. We might have to start peeling away here.
That's right.
Oddfellows and
All right, a polar bear and a sea lion and a family of penguins show up in California. No, this isn't the start of a joke, but rather this amazing Arctic dream from Oddfellows and Rebecca's. It's designed to highlight the importance of the polar regions to the Earth's climate, with hopes of achieving the dream of a secure future for all Arctic wildlife. Absolutely.
Our polar bears lead the pack right here, brought to life with white pampas grass and powdered rice. The penguin family, including that cutie taking a leap off the front, is made from light gray buffalo grass, black seaweed, and multicolored fuzzy cut straw flower. And their sea lion pal is a beautiful shade of dark brown coffee with hints of cream coconut and sesame seeds.
So sweet.
Almost 6,000 flowers used for this float. Gorgeous.
The final season premiere of This Is Us is just days away, but today's grand finale is even sooner. Country star Jimmy Allen and TikTok favorite Timothy Fletcher bring it on home as the 133rd Tournament of Roses Parade, presented by Honda, concludes next.
the Norco Power
Brought to you by Honda.
Celebrating its 43rd year in Rose Parade, it's La Cañada Flintridge asking that eternal query, who says we can't? Teach old dogs new tricks. Employing a roller coaster mechanism, the highly animated float features a group of senior canines who turned their dog park into a skate park. More than 50,000 flowers went into this creation, along with whole grocery stores worth of fruits and vegetables. My goodness, if you look carefully, you might be able to spot some green apples, oranges, eggplant, and Brussels sprouts sprinkled throughout the float.
Well, get this, the colorful base of the float is actually an intricate pattern of more than 10,000 beans applied individually by volunteers. That's a lot of work.
That is.
Kick-flipping dogs are decorated with a variety of mums, grass, carnations, and rice, and their tongues are all made of rose petals. Each December, La Cañada Flintridge begins its next parade design before the current one even airs. Can't wait to see what they have in store for 2023. Way to go, La Cañada. Now here's our Bob Hope Humor Trophy winner. Congratulations to all our viewers out there. You've just been accepted to the sweetest school in the entire country, embodying the motto, chocolate, peanut butter, success. It's my new motto in life.
Right.
It's a newly founded Reese's University. Debuting for the first time ever here today, this Institute of Higher Learning proves that, like roses and parades, great things are built on great combinations. However, it does require a 4.0 GPA. Good peanut average, that is. Killing it with the dad jokes.
I'm telling you. Also, this is the school I would never be late for.
Right.
Okay, so beyond the silverleaf signage and the brick entrance of walnut, an auto seat, and fresh ivy, incoming students are welcomed with a statement stadium filled with fans. And we can't forget about that 23-foot tall school mascot in the middle, known far and wide as Fightin' Cuppy. This candy creation was actually crafted with a mix of coffee, grapeseed, coconut, and more. And from the look on his face, we have a feeling that he may be competing in next year's bowl game. Or would it be called a cup game?
Could be.
Could be.
I might have a degree from Reese's just over the years.
I mean, I think I have a doctorate at this point.
Right.
If you have a degree, I have a doctorate. I'm not telling, I don't know, like tons of peanut butter and chocolate.
By the way, I love that coffee is incorporated through all these flow, because the football is made from coffee and rice, and the basketball from orange straw flour.
Wow.
Look at this ball is spinning. Reese's U, the Bob Hope Humor Trophy Award winner.
Look how cute those sweaters are. I want one.
Oh yeah, those are cool. The Reese's ice cream, by the way, is pretty tasty if you haven't had
The
it.
Reese's everything is tasty,
That's
by
true.
the way. I like the Reese's inside the cup. I like the cup. I like the chocolate. I like the white chocolate. I might be doing a commercial for them right now.
The Fightin' Reese's.
So cute.
Little journey.
You can't stop believing.
Yeah.
You won't stop believing how much chocolate and peanut butter I've had. Honestly. All right, it's always exciting for students to perform in the Rose Parade for the very first time, so let's extend an extra warm welcome and congrats to the Georgia State University Panther Band on their debut appearance today. But the group is no stranger to the spotlight. Despite having only been founded in 2010, the Panthers have already performed at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, the inauguration of President Obama, and the 2019 Super Bowl halftime show. No big deal. They are called the Sound of Downtown. These Atlanta All-Stars perform precision corp-style drill, choreography, and music all across genres. Every genre. The Panthers are definitely roaring today.
With a lot of them. 260 total band members.
Wow.
Rocking that royal blue jacket, black pants. Like you said, they perform at football games and all kinds of great fun events.
And they're jamming
Way
one
to
of my
go,
favorite
Georgia
songs.
State. Well, he's got the whole world in his hands, and it looks pretty sweet. The band really staying in step, playing some Journey. They're going to be believing by the end of this room.
I'm telling you. They're believing that they need a nice hot bath. They've been working so hard and probably up so early. But
And with a great, great attitude and spirit. I mean, what a way to
Telling you.
kick off the year right here.
I
And
love
they continue marching in step there. I like the commitment.
Okay.
People in the stands enjoying a great, great show.
It's amazing the
bands,
energy that you feel from
Oh,
the
yeah.
bands.
My family is out there, fired up. They got up early this morning, no alarm clock needed.
No, not when you're that excited.
Yeah, when they're that
Absolutely
excited.
not.
And now,
What an incredible closing number. That's the way to start off the
What
year.
a celebration all of this parade has been.
Yeah, so much fun, Chrissy. And
Yeah.
wishing you all a very happy and healthy new year. Goodbye, everyone. God bless.
Happy New Year!
Yes.